Good morning, everybody. What's happening? It is Memorial Day weekend, or the kickoff of that. A lot of us are finishing up the week, but I want to start this weekend off on a good note and give an update of where I'm at, what's been going on, and just talk for a minute. Haven't talked to you guys in a while, and I just wanted to let you know that your boy's okay. So anyway, to kick off this Memorial Day weekend, I just want to make sure that we all understand what this is all about. It's about the people that represent this flag in the highest honor and protecting our country, and the people in the workforce that protect the citizens of this country as well. So that and the Memorial Day is a day of remembrance for those that have fought for us and protected us. And I just want to start off by saying thank you to all of those that's currently serving and those that continue to serve and that have served. It's amazing. You guys have more courage than I could ever imagine. I wasn't a guy that took that path, and I have the utmost respect for everybody in service, from the military to the police officers to the fire department. Just everybody. Thank you all, and let's make sure to just honor them this weekend. It's not about how many beers we could slam or how much carne asada we could eat. It's more about the people that risk their lives to make sure that we have the freedoms to enjoy those beers and that carne asada. So don't ever lose focus on that. So anyway, I'm here at City of Hope. I got here a little bit early this morning. I wanted to kick off the day with that. You know me, I can't stand around too much. I got to move a little bit. But anyway, it's been a great week. It's been a tough one. You know, this is the first full week of radiation. Those of you that have gone through radiation know that you know what I'm up against. I don't know what I'm up against. I don't know how I'm going to feel through this. I've heard two huge different ends of the spectrum of what this can mean for me down the road and how I feel. What I know for fact is today I feel great. I say that with a grain of salt, okay? Because the truth is I don't feel great. I have a lot of side effects that just are not fun to deal with. It's not anything that is going to sideline me, because I'm not going to let that happen, but it's stuff that just nags. It makes my day more difficult. And as I'm walking over here, I look up, and I want you guys to see something real quick. See that little guy back there? It's Winnie the Pooh. Anyway, that made me smile. You know, I don't feel great, but I feel good enough to continue to plug through. I've talked before about it. My why is just so darn big, and so there's so much burning for that why that no matter what I'm going through, I'm going to wake up every day and fight to give that day the best chance and the best version of Gary that I can give it every single day. And that's a decision that I made about how I'm going to fight this battle from the very beginning, ever since I told my daughter about what her daddy was up against. That was my choice. I chose to fight this way, and so I will continue. So I feel great. I will always have a smile on my face, and I will continue to push forward. Started off the week with a post, and some of you may have seen it, talking about how Monday this and Monday that. Oh, it's Monday. It's the dregs, right? Well, you know, a lot of people create these stories in their head. They're not facts. They're not things that are really true, that are really happening to you, that can make things really bad, to make your circumstances unbearable, or whatever the woe is me stories are that you're telling yourself. A lot of people allow themselves to get in these ruts of just, you know, being down and allowing outside influence to control their life, whether it's substance abuse, whether it's eating, whether it is just fear of the unknown, whatever it is. It's crippling, and what it does is it blocks us and creates so much noise in front of us that we're not allowed to focus on what's really important and what's really factual. And those are the things that we can control. When we're dealing with facts, we can have an element of control of those things, and get the results that we're trying to shoot for. When we allow fear and outside influences to attack ourselves from the outside in, see, we've allowed these things. These are things that don't happen to us because of stuff that we can't control. This is stuff that we can control, what we put in our body, what the things that we think about, it's mindset. So I am no different than any one of you. I am no saint. I am none of this, okay? I am a person. I'm Gary, and I just chose to have a mindset of positivity and unwavering faith that I'm going to be okay. And when I made that decision, and when I decided to think that way and give my life to God and truly give it to Him, and not try and take control of my circumstances, that's when freedom came. That's when control of my life came. See, I'm not happy right now because I am fighting a cancer battle. I'm not happy right now because of these little circumstances. I'm happy because of everything that's going on, because I am not going to allow negativity to penetrate and take up space in my world anymore. It's gonna come. I'm not stupid. I'm not naive to the fact that things happen, right? Pretty major shit has happened in my life in the last 6 months. I don't know, what rock anybody's been living under, but man, I've been pretty transparent, and there's some crap going on in this life that could have crippled people. Not only did I develop cancer, but we had a lot of things going on in the family during that time, and there's many days that I wanted to just stay in bed and cry and feel sorry for myself, but I didn't. I got up and I continued to go. And I do those things because of my why, and my why is my wife and my daughter, who I just adore and fight every day for. I do this. I get up every single day and fight this fight the way that I fight for them, because I want to give them nothing but the best life possible for the rest of their lives, and that's what I strive for. So that's my main why. Another huge why is a lot of you. You guys have given me so much strength and so much life in this fight, and there's a specific family that I got to spend some time with this weekend, or not this weekend, this week. This family has been there since day one of this diagnosis and this battle. This family every year does something time and time again, just out of the goodness of their heart and without any want of anything in return. It's true giving, it's true philanthropy, I guess. I don't know. It's just it's true love, and it's the most giving and inspiring thing that I have witnessed in a long time, is how this family that I'm about to talk about has been there every step of the way, and has always reached out when I needed somebody to talk to, just not because they knew it, just because the timing was right. And when you do things from your heart and have a true purpose behind what you're doing, things happen in a way that are very special, and divine intervention starts taking place, and things happen in your life that you almost can't explain, but it's so magical to be part of. And I get those feelings when I'm talking to these people, and it's the Billy Trudell and the Campbell family, Ann and Graham, and Brian, the kids that I grew up with. Their parents they're the rocks and of the family. But those of you that don't know who I'm talking about with Billy Trudell, that's Billy Hernandez, Downey High School. Just a little backstory. Billy and I were always on opposite teams growing up. I've always known who he is. We never really had what I would call a friendship in the way, because we never hung out. But we've always known each other, and there's never been any bad blood between us. It's just we've always competed against each other, and I'd like to say that I remember that it was always done with the utmost respect with this guy. So it doesn't surprise me the type of man that he's turned out to be, and as well as Ann, his wife, Ann Campbell, who is now Ann Trudell. I grew up with Ann, and she's a wonderful girl that we've always been great friends growing up. And over the last 25 years, you know, life happens. We have families and we go our separate ways and we build our lives. But this cancer fight has brought us back together. And to Billy and Ann and Graham and Brian and your family, man, thank you so much. You guys have not only been there to support me in many ways, most importantly with all your prayers and just being there and being great friends and checking in all the time, which is so appreciated. But you've just done everything. And this week you guys took me to a Dodger game, brought me and presented me with a custom Dodger jersey with the higher power on the back, and I had a great night with you guys, Billy and Graham, and Billy's son Cameron, who's off to college playing ball. Love you guys, man. Okay, and what you guys have done for me is taught me a lot. I am a giving person of myself first, and whatever I have, and God has blessed me in many ways. And one of the things that I'm doing with Kiddos for Life is we're going to be doing a lot of charity events. We're going to be doing a lot of cool things. There's a lot of things that we have ideas for, and there's a lot of things that are going to develop. But what my promise is that I'd like to do something within our organization in honor of this family, to be some type of event or action that we do consistently as an organization in honor of the Trudell and Campbell family. So thank you guys for opening my eyes to what true charity and love is about. You guys are not just somebody that will send off a couple bucks to help somebody out, but you show up. You show up with just being true, and there's not a lot of people out there like that. So thank you for being that. Anyway, you know, I don't know what else to say. I'm going to cut at this. I started the week with the excuse of Monday, and I'm ending it with that. Let's not make excuses. Every day we all have the same opportunities. We all get the same air to breathe. We all get the same opportunities to get out and do stuff. It's what you do with them. It's the attitude that you have. And I just ask you guys to have a great attitude. Do something for somebody else. Put a smile on somebody's face today. The reward that you get in return for how you're going to feel about yourself and the things that will happen in your life are just are unbelievable. And you do that through just being a good, genuine person that wants to do good for other people. So spread that love. Spread that love and have a great day. Have a great weekend. It's Memorial Day, and thank those that serve our country, and love you guys. Take care.